I'm Bob the Cigar Guy. I'm in the studio and I got a question. Does exclusive mean good? Does limited mean good? Now, talk about limited. Talk about exclusive. This is the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust 127. And I want to find out if this is good and exclusive or eh, and pass up, right? Let's get into it. Let's fire it up. Let's go. The Dunbarton number 127, 6 1/4 by 50 Toro, Habano wrapper, Nicaraguan fillers. But what's the binder? I don't know. Steve, why don't you tell us what are you hiding? Are you hiding something? Is this some of that alienated, super de duper hidden and can't get nairn tobacco? I'd like to know. I would. But if I don't know, I'm still going to smoke it. So let's look at that pescado tip, that little piggy tail right there. That thing is nice. I love it. I do. I love it. Now, the fact that you can cut it and get rid of it because you don't smoke it. I don't keep them as a collection, but I do like it. It just feels fancy. And from what I hear, you can take and pinch the cap off and go that way. But I don't like doing that because there's a possibility, especially now it's cold, that you could rip your wrapper. So I always have a cutter. If I ain't got a cuffer. If I ain't got a cutter, I got a pocket knife in my pocket and I will cut it. I don't do the bite thing because I don't know. I just don't. Let me see what I'm gonna light it up with. Let me grab this lighter right here. Hopefully it's got some juice. It does. Because I've been looking forward to this. This has been sitting in my humidor for a while. This was the first the great smoke release, if I'm not mistaken. So I've had this for a good while. I did some research trying to chase reviews on it, and evidently, a lot of people have not felt like this is something that they want to review. A lot of people have not put reviews out on it. You know, you see other Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust offerings, and you see tons of reviews on it, right? But this one, for some reason, it's been skipped over, and it makes me go, I wonder. I wonder. So I want to find out if this is amazing. I'm expecting it to be. I'm going to be honest with you. It's Steve Saka, and he is a great hype man. He is. He uses social media better than anybody I know in the industry. And that's honest to God truth. And he will just put out the pudding, right? And he says he does not do anything that is not to the best of his ability. And he says he will not compromise, right? He also says that this buck stops with me. He says, I don't run off a committee. I don't run off of this and that. I don't talk to other people about my blends. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, that's fine. But the choice and the decisions are all mine. Steve Saka, not me. And you know what? A number of his blends are always in my top 10 grab to list. There are a couple cigars that I will grab over almost every cigar I have behind me in the Great Wall of Stogies, right? I always go digging. I've got my little humidor right here next to me. And in that humidor, I can guarantee you without looking at it, my little quick grab to, I've got some Sober Mesa Elegante and Cedros. I've got some BK Rita Reds. I got some blues. I got a Sin Compromiso for when I'm feeling fancy. Um, I got a couple Stillwell Stars when I feel like that pipe experience. Aromatic is in there. Bayou is in there. Navy, I'm not. I'm all right with Navy. English, not really my favorite, but I'll Umbagog. Sure, there's Umbagog in there. If I ain't emptied them all out, so in my humidor, and this is a fair telling you. Um, in my humidor, there's 3 4 drawers. Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust probably has 25% of the real estate. Now, I also have a bunch of cigars. So I'm reviewing cigars for this week. I'll stuff them in there so I don't have to go back over there and grab them and all this and that. Yeah, I'm lazy. I just reach over, grab them, take my pictures, and do my thing. So, um, let's get in the taste. Very, very subtle. You pull out a Mickey Rita red. As soon as you light it up, the flavor just fills your mouth like the gates have been open and the flood has come through. I mean, it just totally engulfs your palate. Sin compromiso. It's got a little bit of butter going on, but it rocks in there, it rolls in there, and it gives you that fullness. This kind of seeps in. The flavors are full. They are. There's a depth. I'm so looking forward. All right. Okay. This is kind of like I'm thinking about an orchestra. And sometimes when they have some of the music, they'll start off with the big timpanis, the big huge drums, and it'll just start off and be quiet, and you'll hear, and it just gets faster and it gets louder and it gets louder, and then a couple instruments in the deeper range start to come in, and then it starts to build up and it starts to build up, and more instruments join in, and it gets louder and louder and louder and intenser and intenser and intenser, and then you hit your high notes, and then it just is a whole experience where you're sitting in back in your seat like you're the cover of a Memorex cassette. Remember the guy sitting back in the seat with his hair blown back? And this is we are in the timpani stage. It is slowly building up. The depth is there. The um, it's heavy. Mm, mm, very smooth. Very smooth. A dark espresso. The meatiness of steak. Is there some dark chocolate? I'm not sure. All right. Let me do one of those things I rarely ever do and pause this, smoke this down, and really come back with what I'm tasting, because this is going to be difficult because the subtlety of the blend right now really is going to make me have to focus on how I can describe it. If if I had to describe it right now, I would just say it's daggone smooth, dark, and delicious. That's it right there. All in a nutshell. It is. It is. It is. Yeah. All right. I'll be right back. I tell you what you are. You're a smooth operator. Smooth operator. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Oh, goodness, smooth. That first half is smooth, but that second half is muy caliente. That's right. I tell you what, the first half, oh, so smooth, so mellow, so dark, so rich. Oh, crazy, crazy. I was like, man, I am loving this. It is just, I like transitions. I do. I like a cigar that has little change up, little jump around. I do. But there are some times when I like that first puff so much. I'm like, home run. Let it ride. Let it ride. But then I hit that second half. I know you're supposed to go thirds, first, third, second, third, third, third. Do you really smoke the third, third? That's where the band is. Smoke your cigars the way you want to, review cigars the way you want to, period, to the end. All right. But that second half, all of a sudden, black pepper, minerality, turned earth takes the stage, and it does not slide in like a timpani. This jumps in both feet wide open. Ugh, so good. So the question was at the beginning of the show, number 127 by Dunbarton. Does limited mean good? Does exclusive mean good? In this case, for the Dunbarton number 127, yes. If you like something that just loves you, just talks nice to you, is sweet, kind, but then every once in a while to get a little rough with you. Wait, find it. There it is. The Dunbarton 127. Mm, find it, get it, smoke it. Then come back to this video, click on it again, and leave me a comment and tell me what you think because I would love to know. Seek it out. Get it. Get it. You're a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Mhm.